Hey Cancer, it's Kay with GoodKarmaTarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for about the next 7 days whenever you watch this video. I started to do a new video. I was partway through and I had like a coughing fit and I don't know how to edit videos yet. So we're gonna start over. I don't know what that was about. But anyways, okay. So I guess we'll start in the beginning. Okay, so we have your 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye, located right here. Your 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, right here. This is your spiritual understanding, your oneness, with spirituality, with all. And this is like your psychic abilities, your ability to see things clearly. Underneath that, we also have the angel of balance. So, okay. So let me go into these cards. So we have hostilities, strategy, and yin and yang, which is also that balance energy. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're having some mental conflict right now, especially with the upper chakras and the hostilities. So for some of you, this might be internal. For others, this can be external, where you're having challenges and just feeling like you're battling someone or arguments. Things along those natures. I thought I was about to start coughing again. Okay, let's not speak that into our reality. Anyways, so with strategy in between yin and yang and then also hostilities, whether this is external or internal, it really feels like you're trying to come up with a practical plan to bring something together or just to balance yourself out. And then with the 6th chakra and so the 3rd eye chakra and then also the crown chakra, I feel that a lot of you guys are kind of living in your, for some you're just living in your head. It's that mental conflict I was talking about. For others, I really feel like you're living out of your upper chakras and you're having a difficult time staying grounded. So you might have kind of like these feelings of not feeling safe or secure, or you might have like anxiety because that's all connected with your root chakra, which is interesting. So I feel a lot of you are very intuitive. A lot of you have psychic abilities and you're very in tune with spirit, but you have a difficult time staying present. So I feel that for some of you, you should really look into doing some root chakra work. Now for others, if this is something external, like something with your work, like in your work environment, this can even be a home situation, your romantic relationship, friendship, whatever it is, there's this energy of a lot of conflict and challenges. So you might feel like you're going into battle with somebody, like there's just a constant back and forth, explosive arguments, things like that. So with strategy in between hostilities and yin and yang, it's like you're trying to be the peacemaker kind of thing. Like you're trying to balance things out. And some of you can be really on guard right now. This can even be connected to like a past situation. You could be like really on guard and you're just trying to find balance within. Or again, you're just trying to be the peacemaker and trying to find balance in your connection or the environment you're in. So let's go ahead and clarify, dive a little bit deeper. See what this hostility card is about. Okay, hostilities. Oh, well, there you are. So we have your energy, Cancer energy, the Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse, and yeah. And then we have 6 of Wands on the bottom, and the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, have that in your chart, or this is that hostilities energy. And you're really trying to overcome this and, again, bring balance into a situation. For a lot of you, I feel that this is internal. Again, it could be external too. But it's almost kind of like you're battling with yourself, you know? But with your energy coming up, and then you have the 6 of Wands also, that's victory. So you're going to have victory over this situation. You're going to find a way out. And I feel like you're really working on yourself, or you are working on this. And with the 2 of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like there's been a decision that you've been making, and you've made this decision. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your future. So if you're thinking about like a relationship, kind of like where it's going, I feel like you're really thinking about your future, what it is that you want, what you don't want, things like that. For others of you, you could be stuck in a mindset of negative thinking, and that could be something that you're trying to overcome. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and immediately, and then that 5 of Wands. Okay, so immediately seeing the Queen of Cups in reverse, some of you might need therapy to emotionally develop yourself, or just to process what's going on with you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is you kind of like being in learning mode. And again, that practical plan, you trying to strategize your next moves. Good news is we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So it's like you finding a solution and overcoming your problem. But again, some of you guys are really stuck up in your head about things. Or again, this could just be like you dreaming of the future, you really thinking about your future, what it is you want, or you thinking about your dreams, like how am I going to make this a reality, how am I going to ground this. Be cautious of manipulation with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because when it's reversed like that, I always think of manipulation. So be cautious of that. But she's also facing towards like the future position, so like there's still that energy of you thinking about what it is you want in your future. And then with the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this could very much have to do with your work. Yeah, there could be a lot of conflicts in your work. Or you could just be worried about what you want to do for work. Because we have the 9 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. So this is kind of like you just needing to take a pause. Also, grounding your energy, getting yourself out of your head. Because a lot of you are trapped inside your head about something. There's something that's haunting you. And it's really weighing heavily on you. And Spirit's saying, let it go. It's not going where you're going. There's something that you need to let go of. Or some of you might even be overworking yourself. This is kind of like workaholic energy as well. Just gotta be honest. Okay, what's the Sienna name? Yeah, so you're gonna have something to celebrate in the future. I do see you overcoming whatever this is. For some of you, this might be depression, because we have the 5 of Cups. that came out. So you might be focused on whatever happened in the past, your losses, and you're kind of dwelling there. And Spirit is saying, you know, I got the Ten of Cups. Spirit's saying that you're going to have that emotional fulfillment. You're going to have that sense of happiness, but you got to let go of what happened in the past. You got to let it go. And it's not even for the purpose of somebody else. This is for you. So some of you could also be thinking about a commitment, your home, your family. Maybe you're having difficulties with family members, or there's like some kind of loss there, something like with family or a significant other, something like that. You're grieving a loss, but it's almost like this, for some of you, if it's family, this person could still be in your life, but if this is a relationship, I'm not really seeing this. Yeah. I'm not really seeing this as this person still being in your life. So maybe there was somebody in specific that like made you really happy and you thought this was your happily ever after person. And there's still like that deep-rooted sadness. You still have a lot of pain here. And I'm hearing loyalty, issues with loyalty. And then we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Swords and Five of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody could have left you out in the cold or just hurt you really badly. There's like abandonment issues here with the Five of Pentacles, but I feel like you're coming out of this with it being reversed. But whatever the situation was in your past or what you're going through, it's caused you to be really guarded with the Queen of Swords here. Almost like you don't even let anybody in anymore. You don't let anyone come near you, and it's kind of like that energy, like, I don't want to say walking on eggshells, because that's not really the energy I'm picking up. It's just more like someone needs it's like, kind of like approach with caution is what I'm getting. Yeah. So with the Ace of Cups in reverse, there's really a need for self-love here and to focus on yourself. And with you being focused on what you lost, I feel like you're running yourself dry with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like you're giving them even more power by keeping this inside of your head. And there needs to be a shift. You got to shift that energy. And with the Queen of Wands, this is like actually perfect for this coming up, because that fire energy, I feel like that's exactly what you need right now, is because fire signs, they're very confident, empowered. They stand in their power, you know. They know they're good enough. And I feel like that's the energy that you need to take on right now. And that's where you need to shift your focus so that this reversed Ace of Cups is upright again. You really need to fill yourself up and to love yourself and to fully accept yourself. Look towards the future with excitement, with passion. Get your passion back. Because I know you're still hopeful. It's beautiful because I know you're still hopeful. You're still hopeful that you'll have that true love and marriage or that job or whatever it is for you. Like, you're still hopeful for that, but there's still like that sadness. There's still that sadness with the Five of Cups. And it keeps jumping out at me because I'm a Cancer moon. So, like, I know, like, I don't really handle endings well. I don't handle loss well in general. That's been something that's very difficult for me to overcome. And just one thing I've learned, like, the more that you focus on those things, the more you focus on your losses. Yeah, the more you focus on your losses, the more you stay in that place, and it keeps you bound to that situation. So you're basically living the same moment over and over and over again. And by doing that, you're letting the other person win, you know? And it's not really about winning or losing. It's just, you deserve to be set free from whatever it was that made you sad. Like, even if, like, this is a childhood thing, like, no matter how bad your childhood was, no matter how much pain you've endured, like, you don't have to stay in that place. The thing is, like, nobody can make that decision for you. You choose to give your happiness away. So chances are, like, if this is a relationship thing, you probably kind of, like, placed all your eggs in one basket, was like, yeah, this is my person, that's it, you know? And there's a lesson in here for you to learn. I really feel like this has to do with self-love. You learning how to love yourself. You learning to be happy and content with yourself. You give yourself that happiness. Nobody can give that for you. And of course, like, people can make us happy, like, but that's temporary happiness. What happens when that goes away? Then you're just kind of stuck there in the Five of Cups energy, really depressed or sad, you know, like, whatever it is for you. So you can't depend on someone else to make you happy. You have to learn how to fill up your own cup and make yourself happy. Because you're more than worthy. You're more than worthy. And, you know, maybe somebody told you that you're not good enough. And that's so far from the truth. Maybe that's what this hostilities card is about. Because we do have your card. Either you're dealing with another Cancer, or this is like you're battling yourself. It's like this internal battle of whether or not you're good enough, or whatever the case may be. I definitely feel like some of you, like, really don't feel like you're good enough. There's a lot of, like, self-worth stuff in here. You know, so you're just kind of, like, going back and forth with yourself. It's just this constant battle, and it's absolutely draining you, and there's only so much you can take. It's just, like, I keep getting, like, you're reliving the same moments over and over in your mind, and I feel like part of you recognizes this, but it's also happening, like, on a subconscious level as well. So this could be showing up in your dreams, because we do have the 6th chakra and this 7th chakra here. So you could be seeing this in your dreams. Some of you might have an overactive 3rd eye too. I did just hear that. So you're a water sign, and you're kind of, like, living in this space of the Queen of Swords, but it's not, like, it's not in a positive way, though. It's in a way where you've been hurt so deeply, so, like, your first reaction is just to push everybody away, and I just get, like, a wall. Like a wall. You just put an energetic wall around you, and you don't let anybody fully in. You just completely blocked yourself off because you've experienced so much pain. And, like, I get that. Like, I've been there. But, you know, I'm still going through my thing, but doing that is, like, so far from who you are. I mean, Cancers, you guys, you have one of the most, how do I explain it? Like, when you love, like, you guys put your all in it. And you have that emotional depth to you. So to be in this energy of the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Swords, and just not really allowing anybody to get close to you, you're just isolating yourself, and you're keeping yourself in your head, and there's, like, so much fear surrounding this, so much fear of the past happening again. And it's just like, well, yeah, it's happening in your mind. Every moment, you just keep reliving it, and you keep reliving it. And the whole point of this reading, I guess what I'm getting at, is this is about liberating yourself. Because you're more than worthy. You totally deserve love. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to be in your Cancer energy, in your power. And you deserve all of these good things and all of these blessings, but it's like you're telling yourself you don't deserve them. So somewhere along the line, somebody put that in your head, and honestly, I'm kind of, like, seeing this as a relationship. Someone just kind of just straight up left one day, and it really puts you in your head about things, but I feel like it goes further back than that. I feel like this is, like, childhood stuff. surfacing for you. So maybe your mom or dad, like, maybe you just had parents that didn't really know how to reciprocate love. They didn't know how to properly love themselves, therefore they couldn't love you. Maybe they projected their pain onto you. Whatever the case is, you know, like, remember who you were when you were a child, because that is your most purest form. And, you know, when you're a child, you're happy. You don't allow things get to you. You allow yourself to express your emotions fully and honestly. And it's getting back to that place, you know, creating that happiness and that emotional fulfillment within yourself, and accepting all aspects of yourself, not just the good ones, because we're all made of darkness, we're all made of light. We all have that balance, that duality, and it's beautiful. And it's about, you know, you're going to have hard times, you're going to experience pain, there's going to be endings, and I know that's so hard for a Cancer. Like, endings are the worst. Like, I resonate with that, but it's coming into acceptance of these things, that this is just a part of life. You know, this is about letting go of resentments, letting go of anger, so that you can be liberated from that pain, because you deserve it. You deserve to live a life where you're doing what you love, where you're experiencing that emotional fulfillment, and you look in the mirror and you feel good about yourself, you know? And I can guarantee you, like, if you're still with me, chances are, like, right now you're looking in the mirror and you don't feel good enough, and you're not feeling that love for yourself, because we got the Ace of Cups reversed. And it's about, with the Ten of Cups, it's like getting yourself back to that place. Because right now, like, I'm trying not to get emotional. Guys, I told you, I'm a Cancer moon. I resonate with this. But it's about shifting your perspective. And the only way to really overcome these thoughts, okay, the only way to really overcome these thoughts is, you know, it's inevitable that these things are going to come up for you, because it's been in your mind for so long that it's just kind of resounding, it's haunting you. So if you want to shift it, you have to do the polar opposite. And you have to tell yourself things, do affirmations out loud in your head, whatever you want to do. Tell yourself, I am good enough, I am good enough, you know. For each time that you have a negative thought, say the polar opposite, say a positive one, and then say it 3 times. And this is really going to shift your mindset, and you're going to fill yourself up with love. You know, it takes some getting the hang of. It's going to take some time getting the hang of. But if you're consistent with it and you keep with it, you will change that belief. And you will feel good enough. You will feel confident, and you will love who you are. So I really feel like a couple good affirmations for you guys would be, I am good enough. And then also another one is, I love and accept myself fully. Because I feel like that's really important. Because I feel like there needs to be acceptance of some kind of shadow. Or even maybe it's just your past. Or for others, maybe you just need to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be blinded. Like, if this was a relationship, like, I had a relationship like that, and, you know, like, I kind of just, I chased him for years. I'm gonna be honest, I chased him for years, man, and I was absolutely miserable doing that. And you gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth. Like, my throat chakra's acting up because I'm speaking my truth. You gotta know your worth. So, you know, that's a really painful situation to be in, to love somebody with so much depth, to give your entire heart to them, and then for them to just, like, walk all over it. That's shitty. It's painful, and it sucks. But to keep yourself living in that for years and years, don't do what I did. I did that. It's not good. it's just crazy because you're literally reliving the moment, you're reliving the pain, you're making yourself miserable day by day, and I'm not saying it's your fault, but your happiness is your responsibility. You can shift that at any time, but you have to allow yourself to do that. You have to be consistent. You gotta try, at least, you don't have to stay in that place of depression and sadness for the rest of your life. Like, you can shift it at any moment, and that's the thing about self-love, is eventually you just get to a point where you're like, I don't want to live like this anymore. I deserve to be happy. And you learn about your worth, you stop chasing the guy, and you start focusing on yourself, and all these beautiful things unfold because you're loving yourself, you're attracting good people because of that, because it raises your vibration, and it's amazing. So I just went on like a rant with that one. Oh, my computer screen went off. Yeah, so we're gonna pull a couple more cards for you, and let's see if we get some advice. I know I already gave some advice, but let's get some more advice for Cancer. You guys are going through it, and I get it. I've totally been there, and it took a long time for me to get out of that. But you can totally overcome this. You just gotta believe in yourself, There's gonna be plenty of people that don't believe in you. There's gonna be people, that say things to you that, isn't right. Some people are just gonna say hurtful words, and it's gonna hurt like hell, but other people's opinions of you don't matter. That's not your business. Your business is you and what you're doing. So if you're focusing on self-love, you're inviting that energy into your heart. I think that's really what you need right now. You just need to love yourself. You need to process what you're going through, but don't dwell there. There really needs to be an energy shift. Okay. What do we have for Cancer? Yeah, retreat. Be open to love. Told you this how to do with self-love. I told you. Sorry. Okay. So retreat. Yeah, so this is you going within to really understand yourself. This is going within to open up your heart again. Some of you want true love, and Spirit's saying open up your heart. Be open to it. Also, we have claim your art. So maybe there's something creative that you do that you can express yourself, and that you can let some of this negative energy out, or maybe you can journal, something like that. And then we have keep your commitments. So I feel like this is really about being committed to yourself and to your own healing. Yeah, and then it says do something different. Take a different approach. Absolutely, take a different approach. And, if you're dwelling in sadness and you're focused on what happened, taking a different approach means, what I was telling you earlier with the affirmations, it's changing that belief that you have within. So you shift that and you count your blessings. You be grateful for what you do have, or you do those affirmations. And it's really powerful because the more you do this, the more you fill yourself up, and the more you open your heart again. And I know it's scary. But if you raise your vibration, yeah, they're saying some of you guys have somebody coming in, and it's after this retreat period where you really take care of yourself. Okay. Let's do the witchy deck. Yeah, we have incubation. So you're in a metamorphosis. You're going through a transformation, and there's so much internal changes going on within you. Oh, and then we have healer and passion. I think I said earlier, get your passion back. Yeah. Oh, I love this. So I hope I hope you could see it. So this side's light, and then this side, like, you can't really see it, but it's like a dead tree on that side. So that reminds me of that duality I was talking about, the darkness and the light, fully accepting yourself and bringing these into balance. I feel like that's exactly what's going on, is you're going through this huge transformation period. Things are changing for you. Your internal world is changing, and sometimes that can be very uncomfortable. But at the end of it, you find balance, and you get your passion back, and it's worth it. And I feel like a lot of you guys are healers, too, with the healer card, and then it also says witch, so you could be into magic, or you're just very powerful manifestors, and some of you might not even realize, like, how powerful you are, but you're gonna find out. And then, oh my gosh, I said you guys are powerful manifestors. Cancer, I'm telling you. It says intention, which is manifestation. So, yeah, you guys are powerful. You guys are powerful, and you have powerful ancestors who are cheering you on, and this is just beautiful. You totally are lovable. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that, but you are so lovable, and you are so beautiful, and man, you deserve to be happy. You really deserve to be happy. You deserve to live your life with passion. You deserve to be excited about life. For real, like, whoever that was that left you out in the cold, fuck them. Fuck them. As a teacher once told me, fuck them, but bless them. Yeah, I mean, this person or this situation, it's taking up space in your mind, and it's just not worth it anymore. You've gotten to the point it's not worth it. Like, you're at this point, you just have to let go. You just have to let go. And if you're having a hard time with that, reach out to somebody. Get, like, a life coach, or, therapy, something that helps you, because you have, like, all this energy being stored, and you gotta let it out. Alright, Cancer. That's everything I have for you for this week. I love you guys so much. Stay strong. Bye, guys.